Welcome to the Highest Health Podcast. Raise your health, elevate yourself, and enrich your life. Experience a world of health sovereignty. As you near your highest health, you near your most luminous self. Welcome to Season 2 of the Highest Health Podcast, and Happy New Year, at least according to the Gregorian Calendar. I'm your host, Natasha DeSaro. I have amazing guests coming up for Season 2, and I trust you will enjoy. You can expect to see these episodes released in the next couple of months and onward. In today's short-form podcast, I wanted to welcome you back and share with you a fascinating bit of insight I learned regarding influences on our DNA. Did you know that human feelings affect the formation of our DNA? I know we are taught that DNA is unchangeable and we are born with it, and that nothing except maybe extensive procedures can change it. However, DNA is in fact changeable and reacts to very subtle energetic vibrations. Stay with me here. The Institute of Heart Math actually tested this out and examined the reactions of human placenta DNA, which is the purest form of DNA. To do this, they divided 28 placenta DNA into 28 beakers and handed these to the 28 qualified researchers. It is important to note that these researchers were trained to produce very strong feelings. When the researchers felt love and approval, the DNA responded with relaxation and the DNA strings opened up, which means they became longer, in turn opening us up to the flow of life and its many possibilities. On the other hand, when the researchers felt frustration, anger, stress, doubt, and anxiety, the DNA strands became shorter and shut off many of its codes. What this means is that these negative feelings shut us off from the outside world and from the flow of life, quite literally on a biological level. The truth is we are in fact cut off, and we do it ourselves. We cut ourselves off. Now, of course, we are all humans, I think, unless you are an alien listening to this, which is cool too, but we'll leave that for another conversation for another time. So for us humans, it's natural to feel negative emotions sometimes. The key action is to process those natural emotions and physical sensations that arise in bad times until they release and dissolve instead of not dealing with them. What we don't want to do is repress these emotions. Repressing these uncomfortable emotions will create a vast subconscious world of darkness, anger, or guilt that will bind you to the victim mentality and get you addicted to unhealthy escapes, shutting off your DNA codes even further. When you take the time and effort to work through, process, and release these emotions, you will powerfully raise your spiritual energy, which will automatically level up every aspect of your life, relationships, physical health, emotional and cognitive flexibility, and so on. If this is an area you need support in, I encourage you to learn about all the tools and resources available to you to process and release emotions in a healthy way, so that they don't wind up consuming huge amounts of your energy and sending toxicity through your body, making you far less creative, productive, and zapping your truest nature. With that said, happy 2023. I wish you continue discovering your greatness, your own deep inspiration that drives you, and hearing the whispers of magic all around you. P.S. The book I was reading regarding the DNA study is The DNA Field and the Law of Resonance by Pierre Franck. Check it out. It might come off a little woo if you're super grounded in the physical reality, but I'm occasionally not, so I like it. Thank you for listening to Highest Help. If you gained value from today's episode, leave a review, share with a friend, or post on social media. If you're interested in achieving your highest help or already pursuing it, send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you.